Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing today? Thank you for coming out to my crazy live stream. I definitely appreciate you guys. I see we got Daniel Sykes. We got WR Muller needs to get nerfed. Alfredom, what's up buddy? Kalish, hello. Rags, good to see ya. We got ACDC, we got S, hello Legend. What's up Co? Abo, how you doing today? Hades, Andre, nice to see you guys. All right. We are about ready to start live streaming here. One second. I'm fixing something on my earbuds. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we're going to be doing some time drops. If you guys want to try and drop into a game with me today, I'm basically going to post a bunch of emojis in the YouTube chat. And when you see those things, all you got to do is hit battle 3 seconds later, around 3 seconds-ish. And if we hit battle at the same time, we just might get into a game together. We're going to be trying this out today. I think I remember the Flux got a buff. I assume they suck, but we're going to try the Flux out and find out if they're any good. I bet they're terrible, but we're going to try it. All right. Rags says, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, a little bit, buddy. Thank you. What's up, M? Hello, hello. Coburn, Quan, good to see ya. Yeah, I don't expect the Flux to be good, but I do want to see what it's about. It's been a long time since I've played those. They were horrible, like absolutely horrible last time I played them. Swift, hello, good to see ya. All right. S1 says, when are we winning the giveaways? Well, you only give away if you only win a giveaway if you're lucky enough to get picked, so I can't tell you when you may or may not win a giveaway, because, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Hold on a second. What are you doing, game? Get out of there. There we go, we'll get our free prize. All right, I'm going to go ahead and post some emojis in the chat. All right. I'm going to be posting some emojis here in the chat. When you see them, you want to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. All right. I want to look through the news really quick. What is currently in the news? All right, so my giveaway video is still in the news. So as long as I'm not going to pick all the winners of this giveaway until the video is no longer up here, because you know, if they're currently sharing that, I need to wait till that goes down before I pick the rest of the winners. But yeah, probably next week I'll finish picking the winners on that big giveaway. All right, guys and girls, we're about to go do it to it. Here comes the time drop. I'm going to post the emojis, so do a 3, 2, 1 countdown and then hit the battle button on a beacon rush. And we just might get into a game together, so let's go do it to it. We are about to run a beacon rush. Right about. Ah, my emojis disappeared. Let me do that again. All right, right about now. All right. Here come the emojis, guys and girls. 3, 2, 1. Battle. Something like that. Coburn. Yeah, somebody made those thumbnails for me a while back. They're definitely different. Alright, let's try this thing first. Alright, I want to know what this will do. We got lots of range. Alright, we did not hit anybody. That sucked. This thing does look cool. This is a really cool looking robot. I wish they would buff the Ao Jun back up a little bit. I mean, this thing was always super fun to play. Alright, can we get this guy? We're doing not much. Oh, somebody hit him really hard. Holy crap, I don't think that was me that did that. I highly doubt I'm the one that did all that damage. If so, then maybe these weapons have redeemed themselves, but I doubt it was me. That was some brutal damage there. Legend says, why didn't my message go? You never know with YouTube, I'll tell you what. Sometimes YouTube doesn't post things. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that. Uh-oh. YouTube's wacky. These actually feel like they might be doing pretty good. I'm not sure yet, but so far, they're not feeling all that bad. Oh, it changed targets. I'm not really much of a long-range player. It takes a lot of patience to be able to hit people at these ranges, but I'm trying. Another purple shield. I mean, this is definitely a support robot. Maybe I should try 4 of these on a Baglier someday. I'm out of ammo. Let these things reload. The reload's not super long. I mean, it's got a little bit of a reload, but nothing too crazy. I need to get a really good shot on somebody so we can actually see if these damage people or not. So far, I can't hit crap. Everybody's behind cover every 2 seconds. All these people playing beacon games from long range is getting ridiculous. I mean, I know that's what I'm doing right now, but all the campers. Beacon games are just full of long range campers nowadays, and yeah. That's not really how you play a beacon game, but the other team's camping, therefore they don't have any beacons. That's why they're losing so bad, is they're camping back there. My team went out, got some beacons, and they're camping, so they're gonna lose. Don't camp on beacon games. Now I know these aren't going to do much damage to a Titan. Alright, this so far has been a very boring game. I'm apologizing now. Alright, hit him with the flamethrowers. Yeah. I do not play well with long-range builds whatsoever. I might put some more normal weapons on this, but these are definitely not my style. I thought it would be fun to try. I tried it. I don't like it. I say no thank you. Let's bring out Mr. Luchador. There's 2 of them. There's 1 of me. This is not going to be a fair fight. Oh my god, they blew me up instantly. That was horrible. Let's try this thing out. Oh, come on. You're telling me all my team's dead? I'll just stand here and let them kill me. Great job at dying, everybody. Great job, team. Everybody's dead. Alright. Here we go. Alright, come on. Hurry up and kill me, people. I'm not even gonna bother to fight back. Oh, man. I got one more left. Take that, sir. Doo, I'm gonna fly away. Nope, we lost. That sucked. Oh well. We tried. We tried. Alrighty. Let's put some different weapons on there. Hey, I did have one kill. Sweet. Alrighty. Good game to both teams, I suppose. It may not have been that good of a game, but... let's try some, you know what? Ultimate Dragoons might be kind of fun. Alright, let's try this. Legend says 2 million damage is surprising. In a good way or a bad way. I mean, honestly, that was a lot of damage for as little as I hit people, if you think about it. I mean, I was hardly hitting anybody, so 2 million wasn't bad if you really think about it. Alright. We're going to go do this again. I'm going to post them emojis. When you see them, you want to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And if we hit battle at the same time, there's a pretty good chance. We might get into a game together. My YouTube's lagging behind a little bit. Let me close it down and restart it. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to post them emojis. Everybody, let's go do it to it. What's up, Altered Beast? Adel, what's up, bud? How are you today? Professor, what's going on? I appreciate you guys coming out. Scrog Boss, hello. Alright, we're about to do our drop. Here come the emojis. We are doing a beacon rush. Let's go do it to it. Alright, so WR 2016 was prime. 3, 2, 1, battle. I know right around the time there was 1 year where they were giving out a free Falcon for, I think that was for like Christmas or something. The game was so nice back then. Right now everything has too much firepower. Like everything has way too much firepower right now. Things shouldn't be able to do this much damage and kill you instantly like they currently are. Alright, so I'm going to try and support my teammate over here. I don't know what keeps hitting me. I don't appreciate it. Alright, I got 10 more. Ah, crap. They're all coming over here. Yeah. I wasn't expecting the whole enemy team to show up there. It's like, why me? Why didn't you gangbang somebody else? Alright, I don't think that was... Sorry. That was the wrong... That's not the term I meant to use. That's inappropriate, I think, so... I apologize. Tagged... I don't know. Go beat up somebody else. Whoa! Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. Prepare to die, sir. I went into stealth. And right about now... Yeah! Ah! Saved by the ability. Yeah, we're gonna get him with the mothership. Bam! Oh, I didn't get him. I'm hunting that guy down. Perfect. All right. I used to know somebody who said that all the time, and yeah. All right, hold on. Watch out, Mr. Craptor. Get out of here, sir. Alright, he's a dunner. He's a dunner. He's done for. Alright. Alright. Oh, man. We gotta go get our center. Yeah, Death Survivor is a very nice skill. I do like it a lot. I put that on pretty much everything. I also like these weapons a lot. I mean, these are great weapons you can build in the workshop. They do nice damage up close. I think everybody should have a few sets of these. Ah, crap, that Minos killed me. Let's bring in the Luchy Luch. Sir, come back. I'm trying to kill you. But yeah, I haven't played these acid shotguns in a while. Normally, I really like them. Right now, we don't really need another beacon, so I'm just going to hang out here. As long as we got 3 and I hold this one, we're good. For the most part. Alright, sir. That guy is free to play. If you're free to play, sir, I wish you a good game. I'm sorry that we're ganging up on you. Alright, hold on. I feel bad for, you know, it's not a fair fight, but hey. It's War Robots. It's never a fair fight. Looks like a luchador mashup back here. Where'd his teammate go? He must have died. What's that Minos doing? He's being a wuss. Sir, come fight. Come out and fight, sir. Let me see if I can go get him. We gotta get rid of that Minos. I don't care if you got a shield. I'm gonna shoot you anyway. Alright, hold on. He's just running all over the place. That's probably not super helpful to your teammates, sir. Luchador is still a good Titan, though. I don't care what anybody says. Luchador is not a bad Titan whatsoever. Alright, come on, you can do it. These guns, a lot of people say they don't like them anymore, and I don't really understand why, because they do great damage. I mean, you got to get really close, but the damage is wonderful, in my opinion. Bam. Wonderful damage. Alright, there we go. We died. What can you do? Alright, come on. Nope. Oh boy. They're gonna kill my robot. I'm the last person left again. You mean my... Oh god, dang it. My team was doing so good. What the heck happened? What happened? I'm gonna tell you what, I cannot get put on a good team, man. It's not that my team did bad, but I'm just, I'm getting tired of losing what feels like every game. My team did good, they just killed us all. I mean, we were doing great until everybody got wiped out. That's a bummer. Nikia, how's it going? I probably said your name wrong, but hello, hello. What's up, Shush? How are you today? Aaron says, I will try that and see about something. Rag says, your lag is awful, brother. I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice the lag. Honestly. It's always lagging. What's up, North? How are you doing today? Daniel Sykes says, the shotguns are legit, that is for sure. Console of Texas, hello, hello. Altered B says, someone clip that. No, don't nobody clip that. Alright. Zully, what's up, buddy? Killish, how you doing today? Trying to catch up on some comments. I probably missed some of them, but I try and catch as many as possible. Gambino says, a lot of hackers out. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if the hackers play a part in the amount of lag we're getting in the game, to tell you the truth. Alright, we're going to go drop another one. So I'm going to post some emojis. When you see them, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And if we hit battle at the same time, we might get into a game together. So I'm about to go hit that button. We're about to drop a beacon rush, so here come the emojis, the emojis, the emojis, the madoogies, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. Just Fatal, what's up, man? 3, 2, 1, battle. Yeah, Masters and Champion players get into games together all the time, so if you're in Masters, you should be able to time drop with me for sure. Scrog says the other team had maxed out Titans. Yeah, if the other team drops a bunch of maxed out Titans, that makes things rough. Especially if they drop them all together and coordinate really well. Teams that drop Titans together normally end up winning. Alright, nobody went to the center. My robot's too squishy to get this beacon. I mean, I could try, but I would probably get wiped out if I did try. Like, I'm basically playing a support robot here. Which is fine, but that's only fine if the rest of your team is getting beacons. Alright, we got one guy. Come on, leave my friend alone. And the flamethrower didn't come on. Lovely. Alright, he killed my friend. And wait a second, did he just turn invisible there? I'm pretty sure he just turned invisible. I don't know what just happened, but it looked like he just disappeared from the map. Up in the air. You know, the Aljune's really not a bad robot. It is squishy though. If its ability worked, it would be a lot better. I would say about 75% of the time you can't get the ability to work. Hey Toby, how you doing today? Alright. These weapons seem okay. I mean, they're not crazy good, but they feel decent. Alright, there the flamethrower turned on. Sir, stop rolling over me. Hey! Stop that. Hey! They blew up my robot. I did not appreciate that one bit. Here, take this. That's for you, sir. Separin, what's up, my man? Kron, how you doing? Abraka, what's up? I appreciate you guys coming out. Lady Loops, hello, hello. Let me... Oh, crap. I thought I got the beacon, but I think I missed it. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me go back. I jumped off of it too quick. I jumped the gun. Couldn't find my name. How's it going, my friend? Ah, crap. Now I gotta fight a Fenrir. Let's see if this is a tanky one or not. So far, he's taken a pretty good amount of damage. So, oh, that Titan's killed him. Well, where are you going, man? Pick up. You know, if you're gonna go a direction, stick with it, please. Thank you. You just held me up and ruined my day, sir. You ruined my day, I tell you. My day was so good until you did that. Yeah. Uh-oh. He escaped. Uh-oh. No! Run away! Run away! What do I think about War Robots now? Well, I think once they get the anti-cheat on all the platforms, and if they tone down some of the overpowered weapons, it would go back to being pretty awesome. I mean, right now, the only issues, in my opinion, is we got lag, we got hackers, and we got weapons that are doing too much damage on the battlefield. So if it wasn't for those three things, I think the game would be awesome, but those three things are kind of holding the game back a little bit right now, in my opinion. When your Fenrir dies in a quarter of a second because it's, you know, the weapons are too powerful for a tank like the Fenrir, you know that means those weapons have got a little bit too much going on. But, I mean, they did announce the anti-cheat should be coming to mobile platforms soon. I think they've almost got it ready. I think the thing is, they got to make sure it works with everybody's phones. Because people are going to be playing on... If you're on Android, it's probably not so hard on iOS, but if you're on Android, there's, you know, each company has their own version of Android, and each phone has different processors, and this, that, and that. So they got to optimize that thing for all the different phones and processors and versions of Android, which is really, that's a lot of stuff, so... They just got to make sure that anti-cheat works on everybody's devices. Addo plays on BlueStacks. How does this game play on BlueStacks? I'm playing it on LD Player right now. I'm hoping they get the cross-platform logins soon, because I want to just... I'd much rather just be able to log on to all of my accounts on Steam and just play it without the emulator. I'm hoping one of these days they get that going. What's up, Krill? How you doing today? But every time I've used BlueStacks in the past, I've always had way more lag spikes and stuff. But I haven't used it in a long time, so I mean, I guess things could be different by now. But yeah, I feel like there's very little lag today compared to usual. Alright, come on out of stealth, sir. You can have that beacon, we don't care. We don't need that beacon, sir. You know, I'll just go take it back from you if you leave. We'll kill you first. Why not? Alright, good game, good game. Swift. Yeah, Swift, I don't know. I don't think creating an anti-cheat is very easy. I think they're renting one or buying a license to use one or something. I don't know much about programming, so I could be very wrong, but yeah, I know very little about that kind of stuff. Dip says, Sam Jock is still a joke. You get more frames per second on Steam? Yeah, probably. I mean, this game only runs at 60 frames a second, so that's the most you can get, but I'm pretty sure I get less than 60. Yeah, let's put a frame rate up there. Let's see how many frames I get per second during gameplay on this. Daniel says on Steam I have almost no lag. That would be really nice, actually. Is there a giveaway today? Yeah, we might give something out sometime in the stream today. Alright, Aaron says, Danny in the workshop, we have to still pay before you can build your things. Nothing was changed. Is the workshop back? Hold on. So far, they haven't changed it yet, so nothing's changed on the workshop. This is still the old workshop. I'm not sure when the new one's going to go live, but that's the old one right there. I assume they're working on it, but we'll get her one of these days. The new workshop's going to look different. Rag says that's in the firewall and involves a lot of code. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know anything about that. Hopefully they get that new workshop up because I want to see what it's like. I want to check it out and see what's going on with it. Alright guys, we're about to try and drop into another Beacon Rush. I'm going to post some emojis in the YouTube chat, and when you see those, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And if we hit battle at the same time, we might get into a game together. Glow says frames per second is not a game deciding factor in this game. If you're down to like 5 or 10 frames per second, I mean, that's... If it goes below 30, your game starts running choppy and crappy, so it actually is. You don't ever want to go below like 28 or something like that, or it gets real crappy, but... Anyways, here we go. Alright. 3, 2, 1, battle! But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to them getting the, I'm really looking forward to them getting the anti-cheat going on all the platforms. I mean, it's cut the cheating down to almost next to nothing on Steam. So it's really working well on Steam. I hope it works just as good on the mobile platforms. I mean, there's always going to probably be a few hackers here and there that kind of figure a way to around stuff until they get it patched, but I think it's cut out like 95% of the hacking or something like that on Steam, so it's doing a great job. I just hope it does the same for mobile. Why am I moving so slow? Did somebody hit me with something? I'd like to be able to get over here and... Oh my god. I was trying to find the beacon and I did a really bad job at figuring out where it was. Alright, that guy's done. Bam! Oh, I didn't get him? That's a disappointment. He must be very tanky. What's up, John? How are you today? Rags, you don't like Steam? There's actually a lot of advantages of Steam. But maybe you don't realize this, but Google Play takes 30% of the profits from the game manufacturers. iOS takes 30% of the profit, so anytime they make a sale, iOS and Android both take around 30%-ish. So it's really no different, you know what I mean? If you host your game on a gaming platform, they're definitely going to take a percent of it. I'm not really sure how much of a percentage Steam gets, but I would guess it's probably about the same. But that makes prices higher for the rest of us as well, if you think about it. That means if they're being charged 30%, they gotta charge 30% more if they want to make up that money. I think I'm pretty sure it's 30% on Android. I think, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's the same on iOS. Daniel Sykes says Luchador is pretty good. Yeah, Luchador is a great Titan, honestly. That's why it's kind of on their list of things they might nerf someday. Well, that was okay, hold on. That game was boring. Swift says, heck, pretty much all the Brawler Titans are staying pretty decent for what they are. Yeah, I mean, most of the Titans in the game are pretty good. I mean, except for the very first couple old school Titans, the majority of them are pretty decent. Alright, good game to both teams. I mean, even the Nodens can hold its own if you build it right and play it well. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really good Titans in the game right now. Uno says, new Alleles soon will nerf. Yeah, not for a while. I mean, they're brand new. Eventually, yeah, eventually they're going to nerf those things, but it probably won't. Neither one of those will probably get nerfed for quite some time. You probably got a good, I don't know, 6 months, 4 months, 12 months. They don't nerf stuff as often as they used to nowadays. But eventually, yes, they will get nerfed. Alright guys and girls, we're going to do another time drop, so I'm going to go ahead and post some emojis in the chat. When you see those things, right, when you see those things, you want to do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And if we hit battle at the same time, we might just get into a game together, so we're going to be doing a beacon rush. So everybody get ready. Here comes the beacon rush, guys and girls. Here comes the beacon rush. 3, 2, 1, bam! Lai says there's a big problem with in-game optimization. It's running at 34 frames per second. Yeah, I think I've got mine set to run at 60 frames per second, so I actually forgot to look and pay attention to what it was actually doing on the last game. As long as you don't drop below 30, you're okay. If it drops below 30, then that's where things get bad. Now another thing though is I also am playing on an emulator, and those are a little more buggy and have a few more issues. Like I said though, I can't wait till I can go ahead and put my account on Steam, and then I probably won't have to worry about emulator issues anymore. Hold on. At least I hope they're still working on that cross-platform login. Alright. See if we can get rid of this guy. You're watching on a 65-inch TV, Rags. I don't think I've ever seen a TV that big in my life, man. Except for at the store. That's too big. Are you like 100 yards away from that thing so you can see it? You gotta be like a football field away or it's gonna look huge. I've never been really much of a TV person. Oh god, they're all chasing me down. I got a 32-inch television. My television is 32 inches. And I like it. Well, actually I don't. It's a piece of crap. Never buy a TCL television. It's awful. It's awful. It's the laggiest. I mean, you can't even turn the volume up and down without it lagging. It's so bad. So bad. I don't know if all TCLs are like that, but I've talked to a few other people that own them and they weren't very pleased with them, so. I don't know why I didn't send it back, because the day I got it I noticed it had some issues and oh, it's so bad. Sir, stop that. Right on the beacon. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that big behemoth Titan was there. Yeah, I'm getting low frames per second. I'm pretty sure I got it set to 60, but it's not holding 60. I mean, I can play PC games and I don't lag at all. Some people are like, oh man, it's your computer, but no, it's not the computer. The emulator might have a part to play with it, but just about everybody I know that plays on phones and everything else complains about the lag. Aaron, you have an Android TCL? I got a Roku TCL, and it's the worst TV I've ever seen in my life. It lags, it freezes up, it locks up, it restarts constantly. It's so bad. Maybe I just got a bad model or something, but oh my god. It's awful. I was actually expecting, since it was a Roku TV, I thought it would have an actual Roku brand processor and stuff in there, but I think they bought the cheap 3-cent processor and threw it in there, and it just doesn't work at all. No, I was expecting Roku quality out of this thing since it's a Roku TV, but that's not what I got. Now, the Roku players I've had in the past have all been excellent. So I was like, oh, Roku TV. I'm getting that. Next time I try and get a TV, I'm going to try and find one that's not a smart TV, and then I'm just going to get a Roku player and hook it to it. Hold on. But no, it's really bad. I go to turn the volume up and down. I got to push the button like 6, 7, 12 times before it registers. And then it lags just turning the volume up and down. I've never imagined a TV could be this horrible. Like, it's unexcusable that it's that bad. I mean, it's horrible. Horrible. They should be ashamed of themselves for making such a piece of junk television. They really should. Sloppy, what's up, my man? How's your day going? Hey, thanks for helping out the other day on the other stream. I can't remember if I thanked you or not, but if not, then thank you again. I mean, if I did, thank you again. If not, then thank you. Alright. Oh, crap. Hold on. Can I get him? We're gonna get him. Yeah. I actually like the Aljun guys. Lai says something is a disappointing TV. You mean mine or something else? Mine's super disappointing. Mine is a sad sack of crap. The only reason I don't buy a new one and replace it is, I mean, it works. It just makes me want to punch it all the time. Like they say, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. I mean, it's broken, but I guess it's not broken enough to go spend more money. Audie says, do you do War Robots full time? Well, I got 3 YouTube channels, so between the 3 YouTube channels and me having an autoimmune disease and pretty much being disabled, YouTube is my full-time gig. I can't do a lot of stuff because of the autoimmune issues, so luckily I got a couple of YouTube channels going that do decently well. Daniel Sykes, yeah, he told me it was a crazy time. I'm pretty sure I thanked you too, Daniel, right? I hope so. It was, yeah, there was probably like 1,000 people there, and everybody gets crazy on those giveaway streams like that. John says, I have Vizio, good TV for you. Yeah, Vizio is known for being very nice for a budget television. The only reason I wanted a Roku TV, I didn't want an Android TV, I didn't want a Fire Stick. I really like Roku a lot, so I wanted a Roku TV. Now Roku is actually making their own television, so I might buy one of theirs, which is actually a Roku product, next time. Alright. That was a good game. We lost, you know, it happens. We tried. Good game to both teams. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and time drop. Rags, there's not been a software update for my television since I've gotten it. I check about once a month, once a week. I check all the time to see if I can get any updates, and there's been no major updates. I think it updated once, and it didn't make it any better, unfortunately. But I check for updates often. And so far, no updates. Yeah, I was talking to Old Pothead the other day, and he was going on about how crazy it was. He's just like, I just can't believe, you know, you tell people stuff, I would tell them stuff, the other guys would tell them stuff, and nobody would listen. Alright guys, we're going to do another time drop on a Beacon Rush. I'm going to go ahead and post these emojis. When you see these emojis, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and if we hit battle around the same time, we might get into a game together. So here come the emojis. Let's go. Let's go do it to it. Three, 2, 1, battle. Well, you know what? So, Rags, it's a Roku television made by another company. So I feel like the updates are actually coming from the other company and not Roku themselves. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking is going on. It's not, you know, it's got the Roku software on it, but the rest of it was made by TCL. I don't really understand how that works, but I think it was a bad idea to get that thing. I would love for it to update, but it just doesn't. What I probably should do is just get my old school Roku player out and hook that to it. That would probably fix the whole problem, or most of it. Alright, we need to get some beacons. Let me go grab this one really quick. You know, right now I think this is about the only tank in the game that actually feels durable. All the other tanks in the game right now feel squishy. This one's probably a little bit too durable, honestly. My TCL is not Android, it's a Roku television. They make different ones with different operating systems. I mean, you can get them with Android, yes, but mine is not Android. Ah! John says, no smart TV in my house. Where do you find... Can you actually find TVs these days that are not smart TVs? Do they still make those, or do you have to buy like a computer monitor or something? Oh, hold on a second here. So I was looking around the other day. I was like, you know, if I can find a nice, inexpensive television that's not a smart TV, maybe I'll buy it. But I couldn't find anything. Oh, crap. Who makes non-smart TVs these days, and where do you find them? Because I'll tell you what, the problem with most of those smart TVs, in my opinion, they put really crappy processors in there. Even like my parents' Sony, like my parents, you know, Sony TV, that's a really nice TV. Even that's got some issues with lag and freezing up and stuff. And I mean, you would think something like that wouldn't. Arrows, you like the TCL TVs? Maybe they're not all bad, but the one I got's not very good. Oh man. I really liked my old TV until it started getting a bunch of lines across the screen and I had to replace it. Oh god, something's shooting the crap out of me. Stop that, sir. Hold on. Don't shoot my robot. We almost got him. Almost. Yes. Good job, teammates. I hate to say it, but the regular Al June's not feeling too bad today, guys. It almost feels like it's worth playing right now, maybe. If you don't mind the ability not working 90% of the time, you try and use it. Like right there, where's the ability? It's actually doing kind of decent. Ah, stop changing targets. Oh, poop, I didn't know he was there. How did I miss that? There's a giant titan in front of my face and I didn't even see it. I think this drone is doing a really good job for this robot. It might be the drone that's doing it, but this drone should be really good. The Oppo should be great for any flying robots. I think it's making the Al June really good. It doesn't feel anywhere near as squishy as normal today, so. What's up, Pro Nuts? How are you doing today? Alright. Gambino says all the smart devices are the Skynet. That was the Dynet right there. Oh. Rags, yeah, those are Dragoons on the Al June. I don't think I like them very much, honestly. They're nice weapons, but for ultimates, they don't really feel like they're doing a whole lot of damage. I'm probably going to get blown up really fast here. There's a lot of people shooting at me, and I don't like it. Maybe I can at least take out one guy before I'm dead. Alright, hold on. I can't believe I'm still alive. Hey, Johns, how are you doing today? Alright, 4 times Hornets. I don't like the Hornets very much. I don't know why, but I just can't get into Hornets. Maybe I'll throw some Hornets on the Ao Jun and see how that goes. So John, as far as I know, my TV doesn't have a camera on it, so I don't think it's watching me. I don't think they can do that. That would be a huge lawsuit because, man, people walk around their house nude and everything else. Like, if people found out the TVs were actually watching them with cameras, yeah. Who knows what somebody might be doing in front of that? I don't know. I think some of them might actually be able to listen to you, but I don't think they're, I don't think they actually watch you. Alright. Waid, what's up, buddy? Oh, you broke your hand? That sucks, man. That does not sound like a very fun experience. I'm sorry to hear that. I've broken some fingers. I've broken some toes. I think I broke my tailbone once. But never broke like any major bones, thankfully. Do I have any Hornets? There we go. Let's try Hornets on here. Let's see. All right. We are going to go ahead and do another Beacon Rush. I'm going to post some emojis up here in the YouTube chat. When you see those things, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And if we hit battle at the same time, we just might get into a game together. So, let's go ahead and try it. Let's go see what happens. All right. 3, 2, 1, battle. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you wanted to take your TV apart, you'd be able to find out for sure if it had a camera in it, but... Can I gift you something? No, we can't just gift people stuff anytime. If there's a giveaway, you gotta enter and win fair and square, just like everybody else. There is a giveaway up, so you might want to find that video and get yourself entered on it. Alright, let's see what these things do. I believe these have a 600-meter range. And a horribly long reload time. Alright, we got a kill. Actually, you know what? Did they reduce the reload? Because I think that only said like 10 or 11 seconds. Did they buff these? They're feeling pretty good right now. Now, if it would just stop changing targets on me, that would be wonderful. I'm really enjoying playing this robot. I mean, I did not expect to put this in and really like it, but it's doing good today. Yeah, 12-second reload. That's not bad. Get your Sam Jock out of here. I'm telling you guys, this Aopo... No, 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 no! That Aopo drone's making that a good robot. Oh, man. What paint job is that? I don't know what it's called offhand. I can't remember what they call it, but... It's the purple one. That's the best I can tell you. If I can remember, we'll take a look at it after the battle. But it's the purple one. I don't really like purple, but I think that's my favorite paint job for the Aljun. I almost feel like it's called Royal or something. I wasn't expecting the drone to make a squishy robot feel so good, but it's doing a good job. I mean, it's really enjoyable to play with that thing on it. I need to get a couple more of those for my personal account. I'm gonna have to try that on some other flying robots, like maybe a Fafnir. Yeah, Condor would probably be amazing with that drone on there. I haven't tried that yet either, but I bet it's extremely good. I mean, what it's doing for the Aljun has got to be good on a... It's got to be, like, excellent on a even better robot. What's up, Toxic? How are you today? Alright. I need to attach to somebody and give them some durability. Let's attach to this guy. See if we can get rid of this dude. I'm gonna go try and fly over here and maybe see if I can grab a couple of beacons. We need beacons badly. Stop shooting me, turds. I feel like I'm flying slower than normal for some reason. Alright, get out of here, man. Would you stop that? Alright, you hold that beacon. Don't lose it because I gotta go get these other ones. We need these beacons. Get out of here. We need more beacons. Dear team, what are you guys doing? Don't get out of the back corner and get some beacons, please. Come on, team. We need the beacons. We need them now. Get out of the way, ding dong. Thanks a lot, jerk. You spawned in right on my jump. I don't think it was his fault, but I'm gonna yell at him anyway. Whoever that was, I'm sorry. I know it's not your fault. I just got angry. You spawned in a horrible place. It wasn't you, it was Pixonic. Pixonic ruined my jump. Ugh. I took it out on the wrong person. Alright. Bam. The games have been a lot more decent today, I'd say. In the last, I don't even know how long. We need a tutorial on how to kill Leo. Shoot it and hope you damage it, basically. I mean, there's really nothing you can do other than just keep shooting at it and eventually it dies. As far as I know, there's really no special weakness other than high damage weapons. Hit it with really high damage weapons. Basically, when it's up in the air, it's got a huge amount of hit points and it's got a lot of defense points, and I mean, it's just basically hard to kill. Now, I wonder, you know what? I wonder if Gauss goes through its defense points. That's an interesting thought. Alright, 9 million. Let's go read its description really quick. Good game to both teams. But even without the link, it's still a beast. It's definitely easier to kill without the link, but it's still a beast even with it. Alright. The question is, does damage mitigation go through the armor? I don't know if that's a thing with this robot. It doesn't say. Maybe you can mitigate it. So maybe weapons that mitigate defense points can take it out. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it not being mitigatable. I don't like that word. That's a big word. That's a confusing word. Alright. Brandon Eller says Titan weapon. Yeah, Titan weapons will take it out. That's for sure. 8-4 says, Danny, I made in that one. 8-4, good game, buddy. Good game. Meyer, what's up, my man? What's up, Paul? I'm doing good. How about yourself? Which drone on Condor? Are you asking which drone I would run on Condor? Alright, so if you're playing a Condor, the new Aopa would be excellent. Or the Wave if you have it. I mean, either one of those are really good on the Condor. Alright. Let's go to battle. And we're going to run another Beacon Rush. I'm going to post some emojis in the YouTube chat. When you see those, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And if we hit battle at the same time, we might get into a game together. Alright, here we go. Let's go do it to it. 3, 2, 1... The battle. But yeah, when it's not linked, you definitely have a better chance of killing it, but it's still really beastly no matter what. It's just a super beast. Like that old song, Super Freak, will turn it into Super Beast. Super Beast. Super Beast. Alright, let's drop this thing again. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Do I play another game besides War Robots? Not on this YouTube channel. I have another YouTube channel for CSR Racing. But between those two games and keeping up with all the YouTube stuff, I don't have time for anything else, so I just play those two mainly. Occasionally I might play War Robots Frontiers or something, but I don't get much time for it. I wish I had more time to play Frontiers, honestly, because that's a fun game. Oh yeah, alright, you're trying to kill an Ultimate Fenrir with a Leo linked, I think that's impossible. I think that takes 12 Titans and 34 robots. I don't think you can do it, honestly. Maybe like 3,000 robots and 12 Titans. So these won't go through shields worth of crap. That's one flaw with these weapons, you can't get through a shield. So if somebody's got a shield, those weapons aren't doing nothing to it. Right into the rock. That was painful. I think I broke my robot's paint job. El Ming have a reflector? No, El Ming's a really squishy Titan. I don't think there's much you can do to make the El Ming durable. Like, it's got some healing abilities and it's got this and that, but it doesn't really... Unfortunately, it doesn't really have a good defense system in the air. Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. That's horse crap. Total horse crap right there. Oh man. Alright, I'm angry and I'm coming to get my revenge. Sir, make sure you stay close enough to keep your link, because that's what you get for knocking me off the bridge. Goodbye. Ooh, somebody killed that scorpion. Wow. Daniel Sykes says, Danny's revenge. Well, that's better than Montezuma's revenge. Alright, they got me. Yeah, Ocho's fun to play, but it sucks when one throws you off a bridge like that. Mine doesn't really throw people that far anymore, so I wish it did. Ah! I hope that was the guy that threw me off. He would deserve it. Ah, crap. That's a lot of firepower hitting me right now. And I don't appreciate this. There's too many of you. I'm gonna try and oh, what happened? I don't even know. That was a bummer. Big JJ still plays? Not that I know of. I haven't heard that name in years. I remember a Big JJ from a long time ago, but was he a YouTuber? I remember the name, but not really who he was. Zach, what's up, man? He says, you know Phoenix. Now, there's a Phoenix that comes to my live streams here and there. I don't know if that's the same person we're talking about or not, but... Abraka says, tutorial Leo Nuo. Just shoot at those things, man. Alright, so Zach, I've heard of a YouTuber called Phoenix, but I'm not actually familiar with them. I thought my team was doing pretty good, but I'm not sure what happened. Is Luchador good? Yeah, Luchador is a good Titan LP. Excellent. What's up, my man? But yeah, I've heard of the YouTuber named Phoenix, but that's about it. Abraka says, I don't like so much new robot. You don't like playing them, or you don't like playing against them? They're definitely a little bit of a pain in the butt. That's for sure. Why does this keep changing on me? Son of a butt, man. I don't understand this. My live streaming settings keep changing. There's definitely a problem here. I might need to reset my whole live streaming software. Like, I see it streaming at a really low bit rate. The last 3 streams have been at a low bit rate. I changed it, saved it, and then it changed again. Why? Why is it doing this? Does the stream look crappy today to you guys, or does it look nice? Like, are the graphics crappy? Alright, somebody up there with 14 million. That's a good score. We got 11.8 over there. Good job to both teams. When will I do a giveaway? Probably sometime towards the end of the hour. About when the stream's ending. Midnight says something is wrong, lots of lag. I don't know, we always got lots of lag, unfortunately. This game is always lagging like crazy. Alright, Excellent says the new robots are easy to kill, but the reason most people have issues with them is they are anti-brawlers. Most people brawl, and if you rush these new robots, they will punish you for it. Yeah, that's pretty much true. I mean, you gotta... Yeah, especially the Leo, you gotta take your time like that. Can you see my invader pilot skills? Let me grab an invader. I'm not really sure how well the one on this account is set up or not, but... Alright. Let's check this one out really quick. So on this one, I've got Armor Expert, Mechanic, Tough Guy, Roadhog, Deaf Survivor, Defense Expert, and Stubborn Warrior. I would say this one is set up really well. That's a very good setup of pilot skills for this guy. So yeah, this is a very nice invader build here. Alright, what's a better beacon runner, Lynx or Skyros? You know what, Crop? I haven't played the Lynx in a really long time, so I currently don't know how well it's doing for running beacons. I mean, Skyros is pretty decent still. I mean, it's not what it used to be, but... Alright, we're going to go drop another beacon game. I would imagine Skyros is probably better than the Lynx, but I bet it's been about a year since I played a Lynx, so I'm not really sure on that one. Lynx seems more like a sneak up on you, like hide and seek brawler than a beacon grabber to me. Alright guys, we're about to go do it to it. If you want to try and drop into a game with me, I'm going to go ahead and hit the battle button. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit the battle button. Wait a second, I think I said that wrong. I'm gonna post some emojis in the chat, and if we hit battle at the same time, we might get into a game together. So when you see the emojis, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. Here they come. Let's go do it to it. Let's go do it to it. All right. Three, 2, 1, battle. Alright, so Shush Pixonic lets me play one of their accounts, so they always send a bunch of the new stuff to the accounts. The main reason I play this account is on my account now, most of my robots don't have specialization, so I can't play. I used to always use my own account, but after they added specializations, I can't play whatever I want, so this account's much better for making videos and streams now because I can play anything on this account and let you guys see it. I wouldn't imagine Lynx as good as it used to be. I mean, Lynx was a beast back in the day. I bet it's still pretty nice though. Did I not attach to somebody? Guess not. Leo or Nua, which is better? Well, different people might answer that differently, but in my opinion, the Leo is better. The Leo is more of the type of robot I like to play. I mean, they're very different. They're made for different things. Now that was a strong Ochikochi. Zach says, what is a balanced robot? Alright, so, you know, I'm not really sure what is currently that balanced, because the problem is even the tanks are dying really fast right now because of the overpowered weapons. There doesn't really feel like there's a lot of balance on the battlefield. I would say Ochikochi feels tanky but somewhat balanced at the moment. With the overpowered weapons, the Raptor is feeling more balanced. I mean, you can still kill a Raptor easily nowadays. The game the game needs something to truly rebalance it, because right now there's not a lot of balance going on anywhere. It doesn't feel balanced to me at all. Everything just feels out of balance right now. Pretty much all of it. I mean, you got Ravengers that are just blowing you away from, you know, 800 meters away. You got Sam Jocks running around. You got ducks running around. You got the new robots that are either unkillable, almost unkillable, or doing crazy amounts of damage if they get charged up. It's a rough game right now, honestly. It's rough out there on the battlefield currently. Does he have a Webby drone on that thing? What's he shooting me with? Hold on, let me get rid of these guys really quick. LP says a Scorpion good. Yeah, I mean, if you play a Scorpion well, it's a great little assassin robot. Scorpion's not super easy to play, but it's actually quite good. It dies pretty easy. I think you really want to get like the Ash Skarsgård pilot for it. And maybe a whiteout drone. Plus, you also want weapons that unload really quickly. That way you can teleport in, unload the weapons as quickly as possible, and leave. But if you're good with a Scorpion, it's a little monster. I keep forgetting to pay attention if I'm attached to somebody on this. I want to attach to that Titan. I attached. Oh, the game ended. Should you upgrade a Nuo? Midnight, do you like having a lot of damage? I mean, if you're into damage dealers, then yes. I can't remember. Speaking of that, I can't remember if I released the list of winners from the live stream or not. I don't think I did. I got all the Leo and Nuo winners picked off of that live stream and all sent out. I can't remember. I think I still need to list those winners. But if you won one, you would have received it by now. Alright. Good job to both teams. Alright, let's go do this again. Which weapon? Okay, if you're on a Nuo, just about anything works, I've noticed. I mean, it can build up such huge damage bonuses. I put some really crappy weapons on it the other day and they were obliterating people. So I would say anything with 500 or 600 meter range that you like playing should work just fine. I don't think it really matters too much what you put on it. As long as you're able to get it charged up, it'll just eat people. Alright guys, we're going to try and do another Beacon Rush. If you want to try to time drop into a game with me, I'm going to post some emojis in the chat. When you see them, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And if we hit battle at the same time, we might get into a game together. What's up, Blue? How are you doing today? LP says Pixonic is giving a free ultimate data pad. Where is that out, LP? I don't think I saw anything about that yet. 3, 2, 1, battle. Is that on the web shop or where is that? But yeah, with the Nuo, you definitely want to keep your distance. I mean, it's squishy, so it dies easy. You got to use it more like a sniper. Play it tactfully. I mean, it's a beast if you play it well. Alright, I'm gonna... Get away from me! You're screwing up... Oh my god, why do you all keep touching me? Jerks. Now you messed up my entire jump. Thanks a lot, you turds. Like 15 people ran into my robots, and I was trying to jump into the center, and you broke my jump! How dare you! Go run into somebody else, this robot! Let me get this guy. Oh, hold on. How dare you mess up my jump? That time it wasn't Pixonic's fault, it was those people who ran into me's fault. Wow, I just took a lot of damage there. Alright, what's that crap jock doing in here? Get out of here, sir. Oh, this is bad. Get out of here, crap jock. Kill him. Well, he got me. He got me. I didn't appreciate it one bit. I don't know why I've got this thing set up the way I do. Stop changing targets! Oh boy. I need to land! Oh great, I landed on top of... You gotta be kidding me. I'm not good with long-range robots, so... Like, when I made the video for that, I had to play a lot of games to get a good one, because I suck. I suck with long-range stuff like that. It's not my normal playing style. I'm more of a brawler or a close-range fighter. I can't play longer-range stuff worth a darn. What's up, Zach? Afraid to play Sam Jock. I mean, basically, the Sam Jock doesn't really even need weapons on it to destroy you, right? I mean, you can just drop the little body on the ground and run away and let that kill people. But if I were playing a free-to-play Sam Jock, I would probably get the blast shotguns you can build out of the workshop, or a set of atomizer type of weapons like the atomizer Corker family. As far as a drone, I would probably throw a shy drone on it, or even a whiteout would be pretty good maybe. What else is a good up close drone? What can you get? Persephone wouldn't be bad. I mean, that's a free to play drone. It's halfway decent. I mean, it's not like a great drone, but it'll work, right? When you're free to play, if you're like 100% free to play, getting drones is hard, so there's not too many you can get easily. But of course, the pilot skills, I mean, that's really an important thing. You want to have good pilot skills on it. Zach says armadillo. If you can get an armadillo, that would definitely be helpful if you can rack up a couple of kills. I think armadillo works well on there. So yeah, that would work just fine, actually. Alright, that's not bad scores, I guess. We lost, but it was fun. Alright, as a free-to-play player, I would say right now, LP, start building a... there's two robots I'm going to highly suggest building in the workshop. Number one is a Invader. Number two is a Ravena. Ravena is a lot harder to play. That's more of a skill bot. you really got to do well on the ability timings. But I think Invader is currently a really good tank. There's actually a lot of good robots you can build in the workshop, but I'm having really good luck with my Invader in most games, so that's what I'm highly recommending right now. Alright guys and girls, let's go play another one. Let's go play another one. Alright. Three, two, one, battle. So Amugi, yeah, Amugi is going to be buildable on the next update on the workshop, so that's definitely a good choice. Amugi is another one. I don't think it's really easy to play, but if you get the hang of it, it does pretty darn good. I like Amugi. Excellent says gas is a medium weapon and the jock strap uses 2 heavies and a light. I don't really like those gas weapons personally. I can see why some people might be into them, but I don't know. I can't really get into those. Oh, bad jump. Actually, we made it. Oh, come on! How rude. Where's this guy go? Now that was some lag. Alright, we don't need... Yeah, you go deal with that. We don't need 2 people to deal with one... There's too many people shooting me. Hold on. I got a lot of stuff shooting me here. Yeah. All right. How are they doing so much damage? These guys are hitting way too hard here. What the heck? What even got me? I mean, I don't know what... I don't know what is... I mean, there's no way that Ochikochi had that much firepower by himself. My God. I need longer range weapons here. Oh boy. Oh, they were Webbers? Our team's getting destroyed on this game. Like, we're just getting completely wrecked here. We are getting wrecked. Alright, hold on here. We gotta get rid of this dude and steal his beacon. My God. Everything is just getting beat to a pulp. Now oh, come on. I spawn in and I can't see a thing. This game sucks today. This particular game is terrible. Oh, you gotta be kidding me now. Oh. That was a crap sandwich and a half. Alright, that was a horrible game. That was a really horrible game right there. Cropped, you got 15 ultimate dragoons. I would probably sell a bunch of those, honestly. I mean, if you like them, I would level up maybe like 4 of them and sell the rest or something, but I'd get rid of them. What's up, Chill? Alright, so Chill, when I got into the Champion League, I had level 10 robots and weapons. Mark 1, level 10 Mark 1. I got my butt kicked and knocked back down into Masters. Then I get back into Champion, get my butt kicked, knocked back into Masters. Over and over and over and over and over again while I was slowly leveling up my stuff. So bottom line is, you just kind of gotta roll with the punches when you're in between leagues like that and keep leveling your stuff until it's high enough to stay in Champion. This game isn't something that you can just like get everything quickly and do everything overnight unless you're a big spender, so sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches and be patient until you get your stuff leveled up enough to stay in Champion. Champion League's rough. So one thing you can try to do though is maybe try to play more tactically, use cover a little more, stay behind your teammates, you know, let your stronger teammates stay in front of you. You can stay behind them and help them shoot people off the beacons or whatever. So play more of a support than a, you know, in-your-face fighter if you're being overpowered in leagues. That will usually help. But yeah, this game definitely has a lot of grinding as a free-to-play player, a lot of playing. It just takes a while to get anywhere for sure. Alright guys, we are going to go drop one more. We'll probably play one more game, then we'll give something away. We'll give away either a Leo or a Nuo robot. Alright, so I'm going to post some emojis in the chat if you want to try and get into a game with me. I'm going to post them emojis. When you see them, do a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And if we hit battle together, we might get into a game. So, here we go. Let's go do it to it. Last game, then we're going to do a giveaway. Alright. 3, 2, 1, battle. What's up, Ab? Alright, yeah, Oxminos is a very nice Titan. If you play it well, it does a very good job, I would say. Whoops. But another thing about having the right robots in Champion League, you also got to have the right robots. I mean, there's a handful of things you can build in the workshop or a handful full of older robots that still work well in Champion, but you definitely got to make sure you got the right stuff. I mean, you're probably not going to be playing an old school Leo and Griffin and Lancelot in Champion League, you know? You could, but it definitely wouldn't be advisable. Am I stuck in the hill? Oh, man. And that's a Sam Jock. I need to keep that beacon, but... Actually, you know what? I'll just go get this one. This beacon shall be mine. See, right now it seems like the enemy team's hiding. They got too many campers back here. Move, sir, move. I need the beacon. So far, this is kind of a weird game. Alright, so every time you jump in the invader, you get defense points. So if you're taking fire, sometimes you just want to try and jump. I mean, armadillo on ducks can be okay. It's definitely not one of my favorite drones for most robots. Because the thing about the armadillo is, you gotta get quite a few kills and or beacons to get stacks on it before it starts doing anything for you. So if you drop in with an armadillo, at first it's doing absolutely nothing for you or very little. Once you get it stacked up, it makes you a lot more durable and it becomes a lot more fun, but it can be good if you're able to get some beacons and kills as soon as you drop in. I personally only like armadillo on a few robots. It wouldn't really be my first choice for a ducks, but it will definitely work on there. Alright. Ah, it's a Sam Jock. And why can't I move? Come on. Get out of there. Ah, my poor little spider blew up. Uh-oh. Alright, here comes a nasty mauler. Yeah, Luchador is one of the better Titans that you can get easily as a free-to-play player. Just save up your resources until you can buy one. Should be worth it. As long as they don't nerf it anytime soon, it should definitely be worth it. Thank you for the shield, sir. I appreciate that. Alright, that Mauler is retreating. We're beating him. Oh, wow, I'm almost back to full health. I'll tell you that robot attached to me might add something to do with that because I healed a lot. Good game, good game. Alright guys. I think that's going to be it for the gameplay. So let me get this set up. We're going to give away either one. You get the pick. You can, if you win, you can either get a Nuo or a Leo here. One second. Let me get a drink of water and then we'll get a little giveaway going. Alright, let me get this set up. I gotta figure out what's going on with my streaming software. I might need to completely reset it or something. Maybe it needs an update. But it's driving me nuts. It keeps changing the settings on me and I don't appreciate it. Alright, so I'm getting the Nightbot ready. giveaways, active chatters. All right, viewers, regulars, everything's on there. All right. Chat announcement. I don't even know what that means. Oh yeah, show advanced settings. Perfect. Okay. All right, guys and girls. So if you would like to try and get entered in a giveaway, anybody who's spoken in the chat within the last 5 minutes is automatically going to be entered. So we're just going to give this a couple of minutes. I'm going to hit the choose a winner button in a few minutes and pick somebody. If you're chosen, then I'm going to need your information, and I would just need to know which one of the two robots you would like, a Leo or a Nuo. So yeah, just make sure you say something in the chat. And that will get you entered to win. All right. I think this is probably the easiest way to do this because you guys don't have to type anything extra in or do anything special other than say something. Midnight says, pick me, Danny. I'm not the one doing the picking. The Nightbot. The Nightbot does the picking. Ask Nightbot to pick you. I don't know. I don't think it'll understand though. It won't be able to hear you. But you gotta be nice to the Nightbot. That's kind of the key to winning there is you gotta get Nightbot on, you gotta get on his good side. Alright. Excellent. Yeah, it does keep people from banning themselves as well. So I never really knew how there's like 3 or 4 different giveaway options for this, and I wasn't really sure how some of them worked. But I think this is probably the easiest and best way to do it for everybody. Alright, so in 3 minutes, I'm going to pick a winner. So right now it's 1:55. So once the clock hits 1:58, that's when I'm going to go ahead and hit the pick a winner button, and Nightbot will grab one of you guys. What's up, Madeline? Snooper, hey, hey. Help, I can't miss. What's going on? Oh, Missy. What's up, Missy? I take it that's Missy Scott, right? Hope you've been doing good. Been a little while. All right. Higher power, what's going on? Help, I can't miss 4/20 CS. All right. I'll try to remember that that's you. I got a terrible memory, so I might forget. You might have to remind me a couple of times, but Trenton says, what do we type? Typing what do we type was all you needed to type. There's nothing required. You just have to be active in the chat during the last 5 minutes. And that's it. Can you spam? Yeah, but that's not going to give you a better chance of winning, right? I mean, you shouldn't spam. People are spamming. It's not going to do you any good. I'm not going to be upset about somebody spamming during the giveaway part. It doesn't give you any extra chance, right? You only get entered. You say something once and it enters you, basically. Right now we got 52 people. So you can't get entered more than once on it. That's the good news. So spamming does not help your chances whatsoever. Alright guys, we are going to go ahead and pick our winner. So if you are chosen to win, I need your 6-digit in-game player ID. I need to know if you're on Android, iOS, Steam, My Games, whichever one of those gaming platforms you're on. And then I need to know if you want a Leo robot or a Nuo robot. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and hit a choose a winner button. So here we go, guys. Here we go, here we go. I'm choosing a winner in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bam. Petrov 108 has become the winner. Petrov, I need your info and which one of the things do you want? Congrats, my man. Congratulations. All right. All right, you want the Leo. All right, let me copy that. Copy. Let me get the winners list up. So that's pretty much going to be it for the day. Google Sheets. 4 Robots winners list. And which one did you say you wanted? You said you wanted a Leo. All right. All right, you are on the winners list. I will send that out to you in a few minutes, so that should be showing up in your hangar pretty much. I don't know how long it takes after I send it, but hopefully within the next, I would say within the next 5 to 30 minutes, you'll probably have that thing in your hangar, so congratulations. Midnight says, I want a Leo. I hope you get one, my friend. Let's see. Alright, everybody. I think that's going to be it for the day. So I just want to say thank you for coming out to the live stream. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys and gals a lot. Missy Scott, awesome to see you again. Hope everything has been well. Moderators, thank you. Thank you for helping out. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you to the channel members. Thank you to everybody. You guys and gals are all super duper awesome, but that's it for the day. So we got to get going. Thank you so much. Lightning out. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back on Saturday for another gameplay stream. Hope to see you there. And yeah, catch you guys later. Have a wonderful day.